Oh, September 11th. I remember that day like it was yesterday. My friend and I were going on a 5-mile walk, and when we finished, I had gotten back to the house. I turned on the radio, and that's when I heard one of the planes had hit the South Tower. I think I then turned on the TV, and sure enough, there was the mad rush of people in the tower burning. Plane burning, people running, and I watched in horror as that scene unfolded before me. And then all of a sudden, here comes a plane behind the North Tower and circles around and rams the North Tower, and all the pedestrians and everybody and everything. And then my thoughts were at the time that who could do something this horrible?
I was very young when 9/11 happened, and I don't really remember much, but there are some few things that I do remember. I was in the kitchen with one of my really good friends, and we were watching videos online about the attack, and I remember just being really unsure about what was going on. I remember looking at the images on the screen and thinking what was falling from the sky was debris from the buildings, but my mom came in and she told me that they were people.
The terrorist attacks of September 11th were very important for many reasons. I do a lot of traveling internationally in my business, and I talked to a lot of people after it happened. And they all said, without a doubt, that America was that city on a hill that all eyes were going to be upon us. So we had to react the right way. We had to respond in the most appropriate manner. Everyone was watching how we were going to react to that. So it was very key that we do it correctly.
The attack on 9/11 and my view of that as a European looking at America, it affected me in two ways really. The first one was just to see America being attacked by outside and being attacked in New York, the actual heartland of America. This was the heartland, as I say, of America, and terrorists managed to attack America and do significant damage. That was shocking as a European to see that happen, and I think it was shocking for the rest of the world to actually see that attack on America. The second thing that affected me and my view of America on that day was America's reaction to that attack. America and England always have had a very tight relationship, and America supported England and England supported America as a result of that. But the rest of Europe didn't actually look very favorably on America at that time. And I think most of Europe saw America's reaction as over the top, and America became very insular in its approach to foreigners, in its approach to domestic policy as well as foreign policy. So I think as a European, we saw America become very insular and inward looking.
The Twin Towers were more than just buildings. They were symbols of what made America great, what made her that shining city on the hill Ronald Reagan fondly spoke of. To the rest of the world, those towers were symbols of our financial strength, our business savvy, our engineering acumen, but most importantly, were symbols of our can-do, America's reach for the sky spirit. On 9/11, it was those beacons of our free spirit and liberties, and not bricks and mortars, that was brutally attacked.